I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. I don't know if it's just me, but I think that Rockwell's Somebody's Watching Me would be a perfect song for Yoshikage Kira's theme. In just a few days, we'll be reaching the end of the season of Diamond is Unbreakable for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the anime version of it. And if you happen to read the manga version of it, you'll know that it is so true to how the manga portrays it, and I am just like super excited for what's to come with Vento Oreo and also Down with Stone Ocean. I personally have just yesterday have finished Stone Ocean, and for this video I'll be giving a quick rundown of the upcoming JoJo Bizarre Adventure projects I'll be working on. Probably one of the top things that I like about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is that it keeps you on your toes. Going from a series that started that was very shonen, where you have the main protagonist who's just very grounded as far as wanting to be the good guy who's untainted, to Joseph Joestar, known for having a temper tantrum, a guy who wants to get a little bit off the top for himself, but is also fearful of his grandmother with Grandma Erina. And going into the third arc, where he's still the same character, he's lovable, but he's also a family man. And he's a grandpa now, but he's also one who's not perfect. He's one who actually hates his son-in-law, but he's still as dorky and kind of insecure about himself, and he has grudges against the Japanese, which is kind of funny and ironic because the creator is from Japan. I don't know, it caters to a Japanese culture, so it's funny how they're able to poke fun at it. With Diamond is Unbreakable, you see the aftermath of what happens when your decisions kind of go outside of your control, and I kind of stemmed with that idea where Joseph Joestar isn't really to blame, and I did a little fan fiction where Caesar comes back into the picture, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that idea. It was completely out there. I'm not sure how people accepted it, but it was something that held true to the character of Caesar and Joseph themselves. Joseph was always one who's not really smooth with the ladies, so I didn't really see him swooning and winning over Josuke's mother. Little spoiler. Hello, Tomoko. I don't know, there's so many things that I like about it. I actually came up with an idea for my own stand, and seeing how my name is, I wanted to make my own character of Joshua Joestar. Please don't hate me. I feel really self-conscious about it. My idea was to incorporate a different power. Most of the stands have some ties to music culture. What kind of music do I enjoy myself? And I thought, there hasn't been anything with the bands Incubus. I liked a lot of their music growing up in the early 2000s. I didn't really listen to them back when it was the 1990s. A lot of the music then, I was still discovering what my flavor, what my taste was in music. I wanted to tie in the idea of the music video from Incubus, Anomaly, which is very similar to the sound of Anomaly. I remember watching it in early middle school, and that was back when MTV used to play music videos, and I thought it was just so interesting where the character was already dead. Whoa! M. Night Shyamalan flipped the script. And so I started snowballing with that idea from there, and with Anomaly, it had some really interesting lyrics, something that was missing, something that was there but not seen to the naked eye. It took someone who had experience, someone who could look at things and infer and have critical thinking of their own to make something new. Now, this is just my own interpretation of the song. and with the definition of anomaly, which is very similar to the name Anomaly. With that in mind, I thought, what would be really cool is taking the idea of mixing multiple things and making it new. So I thought, wow, fusion! How can I do that in a way that's like true to myself? I am really interested in alchemy after watching Full Metal Alchemist, but I didn't want to go with the idea of Full Metal Alchemist fully. I like the idea of having science grounded in the real world, which JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does have, and I just get so like fanboyish and like nerding out when he introduces things that I didn't know and things that were just so out there, phenomenons, unexplained ideas, and he grounded it in a way that was just so supernatural and just coincidental, but it just thrown into one huge giant story. I don't know, I kind of had the idea of having things offset, and I wanted to do a cosplay that was very unique but very iconic as well. There was certain iconography that I wanted to stem with the idea of Joestar. So I put the J with the similar J arch or arrow on the end of the J, and then merged that with the star pattern, and so I came up with that design. I like things that are unique and kind of like edgy as far as fashion design goes, and so that was really pushed hard with Vento Arreo. Buccarati, his outfits were just so wild with zippers everywhere. The stand designs were so cool. With the Bashio, it reminded me of like a pager that could go back in time. I thought that aspect was really neat.
I am Count Dracula. You can tell by my standing color. Oh, 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 oh.